Cause I didn't tell him to what was it? Because I didn't know. But this game exists as like a tabletop
When you find a moment,
or whatever.
come see me.
So
We must settle our accounts.
Yeah, it's already like a other cyberpunk thing out there before this game.
yeah.
I think Cyberpunk was created by a black guy too.
Oh yeah, I do remember seeing him. Something ski.
Yeah, created by a black man. But yeah, man, this game, golly, again, I always say so much I can say about this game. I just can't believe this is what they decided to do. Well, this is what they decided to put out. That they said it stopped, dropped. This game had over 8 million pre-orders. So it was like the most, I think it'll say it was the most pre-ordered game in history or something like that.
That's crazy.
And it's like, yeah, man. It's just, I don't know. Every time I saw it, I always looked at Cyberpunk. Every time they show like a demo or something, I used to be like,
something's not quite right.
It's something about this that just isn't. It just isn't. It seems like something's wrong.
Right.
But I couldn't say what it was because the demos were so like perfect. But then news came out that it was removing stuff. They removed the third person. They removed wall running. They removed something else that I can't think of right now.
Yo.
They started doing that shit. Then I was like, I gave it the side eye then.
Right.
I was like, y'all removing shit like that? Especially something like third person, which Fallout 3 could do.
Right. And
Fallout 3, and that game is old as hell. From Bethesda, could do a third person or first person. And Skyrim can do it. And that game is old as hell.
Right.
You tell me Cyberpunk couldn't do that, I gave it a side eye then. I said, oh no. I said, something ain't right.
I feel like
Something ain't right.
I feel like I'm about to get hella bothered because when I tell you everybody named Mama.
You don't know me, but you will.
Shit.
Name's Dino. Deal with downtown, city center.
Oh my goodness.
V.
Yeah, I know.
I could have seen something.
Heard about you.
Somebody just called. I don't know who they are.
Need anything, you call me.
I was gonna say,
Remember, Dino knows everybody.
I was gonna say, like, everybody named Mama keep calling me, trying to sell me a goddamn car.
Trying to sell you a car?
Yes. Like, I didn't realize it until I looked at a message, but it was like this company offered to replace my car. So I'm headed there now, on foot, mind you, because I just don't feel like stealing somebody else's car. But, there's that, and then, oh shit. And then, like, this officer who I had been working for, she offered me, 2 cars, neither of whom looked very appealing. And I'm just like, yo, what are y'all doing? like that's just what my mind has been telling me. So, but yeah, Grand Theft Auto. I'm definitely gonna have to spend like a crazy amount of time with Grand Theft Auto.
That's another game that you play in first person or third.
Yeah,
it's another one. That's what I'm saying, man. And then, like I said, you know, it's... And then, looking at people talk about CD Projekt Red, they became so popular, so put on a pedestal for one game.
Yep.
I've never seen that. From The Witcher 3, they got put on a pedestal, my nigga. They was up there with the Rockstars and the Naughty Dogs for some people. And I was like, nigga, off of one game? Just off of Witcher 3? I never played it. That's the one big game I never played this past generation.
You weren't gonna finish that game.
Yeah, I heard the game is long as hell. It's long as fuck.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like very quickly you would have gotten to the point of, damn, I need to spend time leveling up, and then you would have got caught up in doing that. And you know, RPGs thrive off of their side quests. Main story is great, but it's the side quests that really like draw you in as a person.
Yeah.
So.
Can you remember CD Projekt Red came out and said they made Cyberpunk shorter because a lot of people didn't finish The Witcher 3 according to them.
Yeah, I didn't.
That blows my mind. I said what?
Yeah.
I said, how is this game that's so praised by everybody? You then CD Projekt Red gonna come out and say that a lot of people didn't finish it?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, cause that just goes to show.
What you
I promise,
mean?
I'm telling you, bro. I beat that game, and the only reason I return to that game is when I want to play Gwent. And
Yeah.
it's not a bad game, but that one side thing is
It's
so
so good.
good that
Yeah.
I just wanted
Did you ever?
to.
You never get the? Did you ever do the DLC? What was it called? Blood and Wine.
Yes, but I don't feel like I finished it.
I even heard those were great. Even the DLC was great on that game. I heard even the DLC was like 40 plus hours. I said, shit. I said,
Right.
CD Projekt Red, man, the best thing they can do is, like I said, fix this game. Whatever their next title gonna be. I don't know. Just get back on everybody good side. Let's make Witcher 4. Make Witcher 4. And get them back on everybody good side. Just let Cyberpunk be your one bad game.
Right.
But I just can't believe this game released like this. Like, honestly, man, I don't know. I would have pushed it back again. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Get. I just would have pushed it back again. Just 2021. I would have been like, fuck it. Like, just take the onslaught of angry fans and just push it back again. And then just put it out right. Because when you put it out right, the fans will forget that you pushed it back. That's always the case. Because Rockstar pushes back their games all the time. Naughty Dog do it. Square Enix did with Final Fantasy VII remake. Like, and the games were so good, you forget that they got pushed back. I remember, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing crazy. Like, when Rockstar now saying this game, I'm going to expect the pushback. That's how much I know. That's how much we know Rockstar at this point. If Rockstar now saying this title, right?
Right.
I guarantee you it's gonna get pushed back because that's what Rockstar do. Rockstar definitely do not put out a game till it's ready. they will wait till that game is right. Like, I don't remember no delicious and Red Dead 2. Like, Rockstar don't do shit like that, man. That's why they stay quiet too, which is another thing CD Projekt Red should have done. Cause they kept coming out and talking, putting out these messages about their game.
You think they should have took the No Man's Sky route?
Just dropped it, not saying nothing.
Yeah.
That's an option. Cause even that message they put out after it came out, I didn't even like that. That apology they put out, I said, oh my god. Now, CD Projekt Red should have been like Rockstar. Just never said nothing about this game. Just don't say nothing. Just put it out. Because again, Rockstar.
I mean, but Rockstar never really has
nothing.
Rockstar never really has bugs like that. And when they do have bugs, the bugs aren't so game breaking that they just address them. Like, they'll address them, but it'll be like a while.
Right. And again, Rockstar is probably the quietest developer.
Right.
That makes the biggest games.
Now, what is this news with the gaming awards and whatnot?
Oh, Game Awards. Well, they might as well be like the Last of Us Part 2 Sweep Awards. That's what they might as well be.
Yeah, I heard people were upset about that too. I didn't get a chance to really like put my 2 cents in it.
Well, it's two different topics with this Game Awards. Real quick, it's the Game Awards itself, which is boring. I need them to fit. Yeah, Game Awards were boring this year. They were boring last year. I need them to. It's too long. They're too long for no reason. Like, I need, what's that guy named Jeff Keighley? I need that man. Hey, show these Game Awards, bro. There's no reason for that Game Awards to be 2 hours and like 30 minutes. I think that's how long it was. No. It should never been that long, bro. It was boring. I got bored watching the Game Awards, bro. And then they were showing shit I didn't give a damn about. Just showing, oh my god, the CGI trailer. Right. No bit reveals. I'm like, damn, show me something. Show me something that's gonna excite me. Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
they
but
only I told you
I'm
only 2 games caught my attention that they showed.
I'm kind of not surprised because you're watching
Sheesh.
the Game Awards post PS5 launch, and
Yeah, we in this little, we in a transition right now.
yeah, so
So
everybody's
this year.
scrambling to make their next, hopefully non-cyberpunk like game,
Right, right.
and yeah, people are just doing whatever. I keep like purposefully going into this. I don't know what it's called, but I keep purposely going in here and getting fucked up.
Oh yeah. I say it's boring. It's short. It's too long. Short. It was 2 games they showed. Like I said, the Super Smash Bros. Sephiroth reveal was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And it was another game called, I think it was called the Calypto Project. That game caught my eye only because the people who made Dead Space 1 is doing this. So I'm super excited for that. Because I think Dead Space 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. So I need, and EA ran that franchise to the ground, and I would never forgive them for that. For forcing the developers to make Dead Space 3. When they came out and said why Dead Space 3 was so mediocre, it's because of EA, and I would never forgive them for that. Man, that was Dead Space 1 and 2 was so good. I think I like 2 better than 1 a little bit.
Yeah.
1 for the horror, 2 for just the improvements, gameplay, the plot. They gave Isaac a voice, the main character a voice. It was still scary, but they missed action in a little bit, but not too much to make it overbearing. Like Dead Space 2 is not 1 and 2 were amazing. Right. And EA is so dirty, they wouldn't even put out a remaster. Dead Space Collection remaster, like for the PS4. They didn't even do that. I would have easily bought that. No.
I would have
easily bought that Dead Space Collection 1, 2, and 3 for $60 on the PS4 with upgraded graphics and frame rate and shit. Yeah. No, they didn't want to. They just don't want to touch that franchise no more. After 3, which is their fault, man. But I don't want to go rant about the Dead Space franchise, but the people who made Dead Space 1 is working on the game. But unfortunately, it don't come out to 2022. That trailer was pretty good that they put out. It was very and scary, so I'm looking forward to it. I think they said their goal is to make the scariest game. I'm glad they're working on it. But that was one of 2 reveals that was good to me, and so that's it. Game was boring. Make it shorter. Jeff Keighley do better.
Okay, so they just, I feel like they should get straight to the point when it comes to the Game Awards. I don't really. They try to make it seem like its own like infomercial-esque type thing.
Yeah, like it's his own thing. Now the Game Awards, man, that shit used to have big reveals. I think Uncharted 3 was revealed at one time. I think The Last of Us, the very first trailer, was revealed at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Like games like that, I feel like I missed something else. There was another big game that was announced. They used to have big games, but no, not now. Not these past 2 years. It's boring. Oh my god. There's times I want to turn that shit off, but I just want to miss nothing.
I just want to turn it off.
I just want to turn it off. So when I watch the Game Awards, I want to miss it. They did have a big reveal.
To end.
Right.
Well,
but yeah.
The Game Awards
that's
have
my
never.
for the Game Awards, yeah.
I knew the Game Awards was kind of going downhill for me when I watched it last time, and I was just like, I don't really like none of what I'm seeing, and it just wasn't. I knew then it was not interesting. I said, yo, this is bad.
Yep. Really then that's how it was. That's how it was this year too. So yeah, just make it shorter. If it was shorter, then it wouldn't be that bad. But that shit was almost 3 hours. That's stupid. That is stupid. Don't do that no more. Golly. And they were so proud of nothing, so it was strictly just online. Like everybody who got an award got it from their house. Like they was at home, had to be on their webcam. Like it's definitely should have been shorter.
Yeah.
Got these people at their home getting the awards, you know, the pandemic.
I could not. I would have just been like, yo, somebody else had to accept this on my behalf because I do not feel like getting on my laptop to receive this award.
To receive an award.
Like that would have been me.
Yeah. So that's my Game Awards review. Now the other part of this topic of the Game Awards, also the Last of Us Part 2 Sweep Awards. Last of Us Part 2 basically won in every category that it was in, I think, except one. So it took home about 6 or 7 awards, including Game of the Year. All right.
That's a sweep. That is a upsetting sweep.
That is a sweep.
Because usually that doesn't happen. Usually a game will get Game of the Year and then it won't win like too much of anything else after it.
That's usually how it goes, right? That's usually how it goes.
Right.
I remember. Let's not forget 2018.
Oh,
that's so bad. I don't remember 2019 Game Awards, but 2018. Let's not forget Red Dead 2 was taking home everything that night, except Game of the Year. It went to God of War. I thought that was so funny.
And I was not mad at all. I just thought to myself, well, that's
you think of junk food.
Certainly interesting.
When I tell y'all, I thought Red Dead 2 was getting Game of the Year, it won like every award it was in.
Right.
Then you got to that Game of the Year. They said God of War. I said, you motherfucker. I said, there we go. But not this year. No, Last of Us basically took home everything.
I like people who understand.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, when you look at the actual awards, I would actually in most of them categories, I would pick them to win. I'm trying to pull up the awards now, so I can tell you the exact ones it wore. The exact ones it won. Let's see.
Yo, I met a new person via phone, and they offered me yet another car. Like my mind.
Among Us.
Yeah, Among Us won an award
for best multiplayer game. Yes.
I could see that. That's not bad. I could give it.
Yeah.
Because I still want to play
Call
that
of
game.
Duty. Yeah, they won over Fall Guys.
Yeah.
This is proof that multiplayer is. Multiplayer's kind of suck right now. We need some better multiplayer games.
Just so you know, Nova's joining us.
Alright.
Yeah. But
Best sports racing game was Total House Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Go data crash on you. He'll run you out of biz.
Best family game was Animal Crossing. Best fighting game was Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
Fuck you, Cirque Brain.
If you look at the rest of this list, you would pick that. I don't even know what the rest of these fighting games are.
Tekken wasn't up there?
No. Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition was.
Fuck out of here.
Some One Punch Man game, some game called Under Night Birth. I told you. Mortal Kombat should have won. Best RPG won the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Don't recognize me? You sent me a
Best
message
action adventure
saying
game
I
was
should
Last of Us
comment
Part
about
2.
the
Best action game, which is separate from action adventure game, which is kind of funny. It's a game called Hades. That game right there, pay attention to that game too, because that game was not made for Game of the Year.
What game?
It's a game called Hades. And it was nominated a lot of these Game Awards.
That's crazy. Didn't that game just come out?
Hades. I don't know nothing about it. I just saw it nominated for Game of the Year and it caught my attention. That's the only game on the Game of the Year list I didn't know nothing about.
Incident report on file. Confirm.
Innovation and Accessibility, Last is Part 2. You should have won that one. VR game, Half-Life Alyx, Community Support, Fall Guys, winner for Best Mobile Game, Among Us. Debut indie game called Phasmophobia. Don't know what that is. Best indie game to Hades. Best ongoing game went to No Man's Sky.
Wow.
Dream accident.
Games for Impact. Some game called
Now
Tell Me
get
Why.
me the real
Best performance
Delamine.
went to Laura Bailey for Abby. Last is part 2. When she won an award, that was like the first award of the show too. I could help but laugh.
With the crisis that is
That's
ongoing,
crazy.
and I simply
I
can't.
Cause she won over Ellie, Jen, so the guy from Hades, and Miles Morales.
who won what was the title again?
Best performance.
And what won this?
And the girl played Laura Bailey. I knew when I saw that boy, I said, "Ooh boy, this is gonna be interesting."
Sure, let's talk.
That's
I was being salty that day. I was being real salty, bro. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I know
This
a lot
is
of
set the
people.
internet ablaze.
Right. Yeah, we can hear you
Yo,
now.
what's going on?
Service is less than satisfactory at the moment.
Oh wow.
Some form of compensation.
Appreciate it.
I'm
Good to hear
Alright,
from you.
then.
N-A-Y-O.
right.
And here is where the magic happens.
How you been?
The shop is fully automated.
Been
I'm pondering broadening
been
my
alright.
portfolio to include
alright.
repair services.
That's good. Yeah. So you joined us on this podcast today.
The shop is currently overwhelmed with work.
Oh, that was first, but we keep jumping
That was
back
first.
to
Well,
it.
we go back to it. We go back to it. It's the biggest topic. It's the biggest topic right now.
Now,
My working hypothesis is an advanced virus.
yeah, I meant to, but when Saturday late night came, I was like, let me not. But I think
Wanted attention to the company.
what I was gonna ask is because Rob has a base PS4, I have the PS4 Pro, and you have PC. You playing on PC or you playing on Pro?
Control rooms are for Ganex. What good is it to you?
There was a time this facility was human operated. I simply inherited their infrastructure.
All these lights. What are they
But
for?
I mean, it's a strong enough
That's what I
PC
wish
to play.
discuss with you.
Yeah.
A green light denotes a vehicle with which I am in contact.
Well, that's good because I mean, you always want to rule out that it's your technology versus anything
Repair
else.
drones can't take care of this?
This time, I fear, human intervention is required. I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles.
Why is discretion a concern?
Unnoticed, unbothered, right? In my case, broadly tolerated. Yet a marked increase in inspection.
Yeah, cars drop from the sky.
Authorities have begun monitoring me.
We're talking NCPD or network?
What the fuck?
The latter,
Never,
my legal status
never,
within current regulations.
never encountered that
Easily be
at all.
categorized as an illegal immigrant.
Okay, sure. I'll go after your missing wheels.
I'm pleased to hear it. I shall send you the coordinates of their last known locations. You must simply deactivate each. I'll then re-establish the link and return them to my
One shot
garage.
you.
See what I can do.
I was saying one shot
We
you.
needed this.
Secure.
Right.
Be sure to have a
We
scan
needed your take.
person.
That's
Yeah, we needed your take.
crazy.
It was on PC. We needed to hear from a PC person about this game. 8 years. 8. This is.
I mean, you can get it back.
You can if you want.
Right.
Yeah, everybody.
What? No, they're offering refunds. They're
You say
offering
you have to
refunds.
finish it. Wait, you saying you have to finish it before you get your money back?
No, he's saying if
Oh.
that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, damn, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's this game, man. Like I call it, it's a disaster. It's a huge disaster.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think there's a slider for that. I think there's a slider. No, Like something that'll let you know how many how many like people can be in the city, if that makes sense. Let me go to my settings because I'm on it right now. Um,
Where you can make the population bigger, that's what you're trying to say?
yes, like I
Oh shit,
guess you can have.
that's something you can change. Alright.
Well, that's one of those. That's one of those. How can I put it? That's one of those. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. Right. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't. I think it's only for PC players though, because I don't necessarily
I doubt,
see it.
I doubt that's on consoles.
I don't see it
That
on
big.
mine.
No third person. Into the third person feature out.
Yeah.
I told her before you came in. No, I told them before you came in. I said when they took that feature out, that game already had the side out from right there. I was like, yeah, I was like, oh lord, that's not good. Yeah, cause game like I told like games like Fallout 3, 4, Skyrim, GTA 5, all them got first person or third person.
Right.
So when they took it out, I said, oh shit. I was like, more
I feel
glitchy,
like it.
more glitchy.
Oh, you know what? I think so. I know why they took it out. It just hit me. When I go to a mirror to look at my character, because you wanted to see what my character looked like, I went to a mirror and she would not, like, all of her features would not populate because
See,
she would come up looking bald and, like, not have on. Yeah, I saw that. I saw
oh
that this
my
morning too.
goodness, what the
But
hell?
I was gonna say, that's probably why they forewent third person because if you were to stream this game and have it in third person, your character would essentially be ass naked, even though you know that they got clothes on. They did that 3 times. I just don't know what they were doing in those 3 times. No, I hope
No,
not. You
this
can't
game was
blame that.
developed for 8 years.
Yeah, you can't blame that on the virus. Oh, nah. It
Oh,
better not be.
no, it better not be.
I feel like the virus should only affect you shipping the game because you should be able to work on the game from home, granted you have your tools. So,
Yeah, but no, this game was development too long, too long. It was
right.
yeah, like what have they been doing? Like that's why I told. That's why I said earlier. I was like, if they would have pushed it back again,
Yeah. And then the other one is we talked about this with The Witcher 3. That it came out on PC first and then it came to systems, which I didn't know because the first 2 games came out on PC.
well, honestly,
Yeah.
like I said, I wanted to backtrack with that. That was for Witcher 2, not 3. I was wrong about that. It was just for 2.
Oh, that it came out on PC first, then came
It
out to
came out on PC
consoles.
first. Then it came out on the 360.
Well, it
I don't
must have
even think
never
it came to
came to
PlayStation.
play. It never came to PlayStation.
I don't think it did. No.
Damn.
But the Witcher 3 was the first. Witcher 3 was the first CD Projekt Red game to be released everywhere on the first day. Witcher 1 and 2 didn't. It was just
Mm.
3. That's why 3 was so big, like it was, because it released everywhere. Yeah. And plus, it was the best one out
Wow.
of the series.
I've not finished the game yet, so I don't know.
I don't have the game.
I mean, I think I don't know how long. How it's like less than 8 hours, right? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not that's not bad at the rate that I'm playing, because if it was like, I don't know, like a fighting game, then I would kind of feel some type of way.
Plus the way this man plays, he does all the side quests. He
Yeah.
does like all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't come across those to collect yet though. I mean, I know it's an option to collect them because I've seen it in my thing, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
No, he's too small. Implants are frailty.
It's like, damn already.
Right.
But let's not forget Cyberpunk. That they said they shortened it. Yeah, people that finished The Witcher 3. I was shocked when they came out and said that. I said, what?
I still feel like that is a shitty ass reason to. So you gonna purposely work less harder because everybody else worked less hard to fucking finish your game? Like,
right,
that's not,
like that. Shit, at this
fault.
point, when this game has released, that was probably a fucking lie in a way. They cut the game shorter because it was so buggy and glitchy. It was like, just make it as short as possible.
Right.
Just cut it.
That is exactly how I feel.
Just cut it. It was like, because some of the bugs, just cut it. Just cut the story down.
Right.
It was like you wanted to have 15 to 20 hours of bugs, or 40 plus hours of bugs. It was like, let's have them at 15 to 20 hours of bugs. Let's just do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was three excuse. Was just that probably just some bullshit.
I'm kind of mad now because I ain't got no fucking car. Like, that's happened to me before.
What? Yeah.
Their spawning is the fact that the car can drive to you is great, but when it comes to like spawning, it'll try to drive to you, and then it'll stop at a place that's like more online with like Grand Theft Auto's ability to spawn a vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you go. Yet another media killed herself.
This is so.
Screen Chiefs is saying it was
so fucking. That was so underhanded, bro. So underhanded. Then they only told the reviewers they could only show the footage that they provided them. They couldn't even show their actual footage from the gameplay. Yeah.
I wouldn't even review your game if you told me that, to be 100% with you.
And they want to abuse them clicks, bro. They want them clicks and them, the viewership to go up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would have just been like, yo, this company cannot in good conscience, like, review this game because it is rife with bugs and shit. Oh, yeah. I mean, nobody wants to nobody wants to have to go through that. To be honest, nobody wants to have to like read through your NDA and know what they can and cannot talk about.
They just want you to get a review copy and just say, here you go.
Can you imagine if Sony had like a buggy PlayStation 5 and they made you sign an NDA talking about, well, this is what you can and cannot talk about. Well,
they would have been
I might as well just not review the system. Right. I'm gonna move forward with the topic, going into music, because this is making me like not really regret buying the game, but it's just making me feel like damn, you know. Kid Cudi and Eminem.
We can make this quick, because I know you ain't really heard them yet. But we can make it quick.
Yeah, I'm finna get ready to go and vote, exercise my rights.
Nice, super nice. But just real quick, both great albums.
Yeah.
Both great albums. Cudi, I know M just came out Friday, so that's still fresh, super fresh. I mean, Cudi just came out last week, so that's still super fresh. But Cudi album, I really like, man. I really like he really came back with a vengeance, basically. Like Cudi's always been kind of one of my favorite artists that I've always felt like he's underrated. And what's crazy now, I think he's getting even more notoriety now, because it was, I think they said like 6 of his songs off the album was like top 10 on Apple Music. Yeah. So that's great. Like the top 10 on Apple Music, like that's a big thing. But the album's great. The beats, his voice, the rapping he does, the singing he does, because he was doing that too way before a lot of these rappers were doing it. That's why I feel like it's underrated. He was doing that rapping and singing.
I feel like for stuff like that, if they don't feel like you're good, they will discount you. Yeah. So if you made an album and you felt like I feel like if you made an album and you were partly rapping, partly singing, then somebody will look at you and be like, oh, well, it don't sound as good as Trey Songz, but the rap was nice. So, we're talking about Kid Cudi and Eminem, and he's going over Kid Cudi's new album. Yeah. No, I don't. Ooh, shit. I actually like 2 of the stations on there. Jesus. I actually like 2 of the albums on there. I mean, not albums. Stations. But I ain't gonna lie to you though. When I first got on, the first track I heard made me immediately want to figure out how to change the stations. Cause I was like, so wait, hold on. You know how people like will download something like FL Studios, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm finna start making music, and then you hear that first piece of music and that shit doesn't exactly sound like anything you would want to listen to. That's how the fuck that sounded to me. It was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, dog. So it's 3 days.
78 hours? For real?
It's roughly 3 days.
God damn.
How
you
do you
put out
look
a
that
whole
up?
review right now.
Well, hold on. How do you look that up? Is it stats? Oh, never mind. I see it. I have put in 32 hours and 35 minutes.
If you do that,
right?
If you do that, so how you gonna beat the game right now?
But what about so you like Kid Cudi's album, and what made M put out this side B?
Side B, the music to be murdered by. I just think the man just been working. He just been making. At this point, I just feel like the man loves to rap.
Mm-hmm.
He loves it. I think that's all he does. I think he writes rhymes every day. It was like I
He
believe
writes
I
rhymes
honestly
every
believe
day.
that every day. Like I was talking about some of the songs, you can hear him flipping the pages while he's rapping.
Oh shit, for
Like
real?
the page from his notebook, you can hear him
You
flipping it
sure?
while he's
You
rapping.
sure that's
Yeah.
not? I always thought stuff like I always thought stuff
No.
like that was I always thought stuff like that was more so like.
Well, he only does it on one song. It's not a couple. This one. He does it on
Well,
one
no,
song.
no. I
This
always
other
thought it
one he
was.
does is funny.
I'm trying to get my words together because I'm trying to like. So remember that one Future song where he was in the booth and he was like, all these chains swinging back and forth, it make my head hurt or something like that, or like he basically was saying, yeah, he was basically saying he was annoyed with the sound of the chains, but you could hear the chains in the background. I kept thinking that was just sound put into the song, on purpose. Whenever I hear an artist talk about stuff like that.
It usually is. He could have avoided that sound, just like William could have avoided him flipping the page. When you hear the song, you'll know why he did that, why he flipped the page in his notebook while he was rapping, because it's something he says, and he's like, who? Oh, it's a part of the song where he flips the page because he's like, what the fuck I just write, and then he flips the page to see why he wrote it. Like it was just, you'll see me listen out, but just real quick, both albums are great. Put out 2 albums in 1 year. This is the first time he's ever done that.
Right.
Both fire. The fact that he can rap, the way he raps 20 years into the game, the rhymes he comes up with. Every time I listen to a song, I catch a line that he said that I didn't catch before. So he's still just great at rapping. The stuff he says, he brings up so much. He even talks about the cops murdering black people, and he talks about that, how fucked up that is. Yeah, it's just great. So just it's him.
Yeah.
It's just impressive that he can still do this at this point. The beats are great too. I think the beats are actually probably better than the ones on the one he released earlier this year. No poppy shit, just straight hip hop, killing, murdering beats. That's what he does on this one.
That's what's up. That's what's
He did
up.
the Snoop Dogg too, and yeah, he did the. That's like the one diss everybody's like kind of paying attention to. But he did Snoop Dogg because it was Snoop Dogg earlier this year.
Oh, okay. Now, last topic, really quickly. The Mandalorian. I don't know if you've like seen. You need to start.
No, I heard that show's great.
Man,
I heard
that show is like right up there with The Boys for me. I mean, it's not as visceral, but it is in terms of like a story being told. Like, it is really, really good. Primo stuff. I think you should definitely give it a chance. But they had a reveal in their season finale that I saw, and it was great. It was so great. I almost don't even want to like spoil it for you, but just know.
Oh yeah, please don't. No, I'll try to watch this one day.
Just know that it involves like a very famous individual, and that how can I put it? I don't know where they're gonna go after season 2 from here, because it just, I don't know. That's how good it was a reveal to me.
Let me ask this. Do you have to be a fan of Star Wars to like the show, or no?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so, because this character is not someone that you've ever seen before. They do have characters that you have
Like cameos.
seen. Yeah. They're yeah.
Yeah, that's also another one. That's like, when is this supposed to take place? In Star Wars,
I'm not entirely sure anymore because of this last episode.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, for real, because okay, so this person that I saw, I expected them to look older, but they didn't. So yeah, so now my brain is scrambling to try to figure out A, why, and B, when does this really take place? So
the show really doesn't like give you a concrete time and date when this show is taking place.
No.
So one thing I know that's popular on the show right now, it's been about since season 1, is Baby Yoda, right? So that's not Yoda from the movies. That's old. It's not him.
No, it's not him. It's not him.
Got you. Gotcha. Okay, that's what I want to ask. All right.
So this is gonna be my last comment before we sign off. But Nova, what type of hand-to-hand weapons do you use? You haven't invested in
You
the gorilla
stink of junk
arms,
food.
the sides, the blades, or anything like that?
Bitch is on my ass!
So I'm using the gorilla arms right now, and I seen this man do it again. He literally held somebody, and like he just punched them square in the side of their head. And what's so crazy about what I'm doing right now? I'm fighting the police, even though I don't really have to. But what's so crazy about this? Yeah, I'm doing it because I want to. What's so crazy about it is that it just looks so fucking, I don't know how to describe it. It's so good every time I see it. Please do. I'm just doing nothing but like punching people in the head. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get offline. I gotta go.
We'll continue this.
We talked about that briefly. We can tackle that sometime later this week because I don't know how I'm going to
Do the heist.
Yeah, like that is because you have to. Have you done it? Have you seen it? Have you initiated? Okay, when I come back, because I'm going out to vote. I am going to load up Grand Theft Auto, and I'm gonna take you with me, and I want you to tell me how the fuck we supposed to initiate the first part of this Grandmaster plan. Because when I tell you that. Are you finna leave your house? Oh, go ahead, do what you gotta do. I will text you. I mean, just text me. Okay, that's. I mean, I'll let you know when I come back, but I'm letting you know right now, like, I have no idea how we're gonna do that. Vez might have the answer. Vez has already kind of started it or whatever, and it might. I feel like this might be one of those things where it's easier the more people you have. Yeah.
Probably.
Right now it's just been me and Vez and Rob when I ask them. Rob's been kind of busy as of late. Sammy, it's peak season for us, so yeah.
When we get off, I'm just gonna watch football.
Yeah, so, but I'll text you when I'm on my way back. For right now, this has been Dopest Podcast, episode 24, with your host, the other L, surprise guest Supernova, and Robert Rock Solid Hardy. Good one. I will catch y'all later.